will do it. Do you know what I mean? Because so far, Berta has showed me he's not here to play games. Do you get me? He's not here to play games. Like when you get past, yeah, the subjectivity of football, yeah, where it's like, I don't like this player, I don't like that player, I don't think this player is good enough, I don't think that player is good enough, I prefer this player. The subjectivity of football, yeah. You look at it and you go, okay, we needed a backup goalkeeper, Berta got that. We needed a backup right centre back, Berta got that. We needed a 6, Berta got that. Partey left, Jorginho left, so we needed a 6 and we needed a backup 6, Berta got that. We needed a backup right winger, Berta got that. We needed a 9, Berta got that. Like so far, everything that we've needed, yeah, Berta has gone and secured that.
I disagree.
So
because it's not. I disagree, Hooks. Yeah, because Edu helped us revamp the whole squad, but then he helped us revamp it. It's not about the numbers; it's about the quality. Yes, we needed a backup goalkeeper. Is he of the quality? You ain't gonna say we're gonna win the league. That's the subjectivity of football. That's what I'm saying. No, but this is what I'm saying. We have to wait to the end of the window. But there's certain players. Kepa, we know his level. Not good enough for us to win the league in goal. If we have to rely on
no backup goalkeeper is good enough for anybody to win the league.
No, that's a lie. We could have had Kelleher as number 1, and Raya could have been the backup because Raya's not a bad goalkeeper. Raya can hold bench. I'll take Kelleher, bro. Kelleher just won the Premier League.
But wait, but that's the subjectivity of.
But it's not. But it's a fact though, because he
it's not a fact. It's not a fact. It's subjective.
Oh my god!
You saying that Kelleher is
better with Raya? We got second with Kelleher, and we've got a good defense, right? We got a good defense. Yeah, we got a good defense. Cool. You add Kelleher there as a number 1. You say, Raya, you're holding bench. We don't care how you feel. You still got under contract. Yeah, you're an Arsenal player. You're holding bench. Kelleher's starting. He won the Prem last season, and we deem him as a better goalkeeper. He's gonna start. He's affordable because it was what 12 to 16 million. Yeah, we can afford that. Boom, you're starting. You're on the bench. That is a better player to get in than Kepa. It's not even a debate.
Wait, you think? Wait. Sorry, but it's not a better player than Kepa because you're saying to bring in Kelleher as a first team goalkeeper for Arsenal.
Yeah, why not?
But Kelleher's not better than David Raya.
Based on what?
What?
How is he not better?
What do you?
Because I never saw. I'll explain. I never saw Kelleher doing stupid distributions up from the back, which Raya does at times do. I don't see it.
But more often than not.
I'm just talking about the mistakes because we're rating the goalkeepers. So I'm going to talk about the mistakes. Stupid distribution out from the back. Coming off of his line in stupid situations, open himself up to getting opened up. I ain't seen him do that. Shot stopping, he's as good, in my opinion. So what is it that Raya has that Kelleher doesn't have?
He's won the Golden Glove 2 seasons in a row, which means he's actually better at keeping.
And the Golden Glove winner,
keeping goals out of the back of the net. He's better at distribution.
He was getting cooked.
No, but he's actually better at distribution. He's better with playing with the ball at his feet. Shot stopper, I don't know. It's neither here nor there because, Kelleher may be better at shot stopping, but it's not enough to sacrifice the ball playing part of the game. Do you know what I mean? But this is what I'm saying. This is the subjectivity of. This was my exact point. It's the subjectivity of football. You think Kelleher is better than Raya. I think Raya is better than Kelleher. There's probably people in the chat that thinks that Kelleher is better than Raya. There's probably people in the chat that think Raya is better than Kelleher. This is the subjectivity. I disagree with them.
I'll take Kelleher all day.
Yeah, and that's fine. And that's fine because you can have your opinion and you're entitled to it because that is the subjectivity of football. Football is a game of opinions. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
so but all I know is
we didn't bring in Raya. We didn't bring in Raya now because you're talking about the sporting director. Kelleher is better than Kepa. Yes or no?
As a backup, probably.
As a player, is he better, bro? Let's just be honest.
As a backup, probably, yeah.
He's better.
And Kelleher would have been
a better. Cool. No, hold on. We bought in Norgard.
But he wasn't 5 million.
Is he a better player than Paulinho? Don't even go. Don't even dare go. You know, Palinha is better than Norgard. Cool. That's another player we could have got. Yeah, and he's better than Norgard, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Okay.
Norgard's not. But Norgard is a good signing.
Then we look at Madueke. Is Mbeumo better than Madueke?
Yes.
So when you're telling me that
but is Mbeumo going to play backup to Saka?
Listen to my point, and I'll shut up, bro. I'll shut up. My point is this: as much as you can say, yeah, that we're addressing certain areas, we're addressing getting players that most of them comfortably get on the bench. Zubamendi starts, Gyökeres starts, cool. Yeah. Norgard holds bench. Kepa holds bench. This is the same shit that we were criticizing Edu for. Let's keep it 100. And no, I'm not. You know I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of Edu. I am not. Edu built a bench of players that comfortably hold bench. Jorginho holds bench. Most of those players held bench. Lokonga held bench. Fabi Vieira held bench. Fuck it. Most of them players didn't even hold bench. Most of them went out on loan. My point of is yeah, even though I'm happy that Berta has brought in Gyökeres and Zubamendi, 2 deals that I didn't think Edu would do. I'll give him props for that. Yeah, those are 2 signings that I would have taken and that I think are the right signings. We will see if they live up to the expectation. Bro, the rest of these players, yeah, Madueke, nobody wanted. Norgard, nobody wanted. Kepa, nobody wanted. The only reason we're talking about him is because he's come to Arsenal. These players hold bench easy, bro. And that is why I want to wait to the end of the window for me to have an assessment. But you can't say, yo, he's bringing in the players.
No, but that's what they were signed for. That's what Northside. That's what they were signed for.
But this is what we've gotten wrong, though. Hawks.
You can't tell me that these.
No, but this is what we've gotten wrong. No, because we've gotten it wrong with this. When we bought Marquinhos, bench player, got us nowhere. Sterling, bench player, got us nowhere. When we went and got El Nene, bench player, got us nowhere. Rob Holding, bench player, got us nowhere. When we got Trusty, bench player, got us nowhere. Carl Hein, bench player, got us nowhere. Re-signing Nketiah, got us nowhere. We have been signing players. Lokonga, Fabi Vieira, we have been getting players, so many players. Then I'm the negative one, yeah? But then these players are on loan. This is what I'm not happy.
Let me ask you a question.
Wait,
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Just one question, yeah? Is Berta not meant to address the fact that we need backups in the squad?
Do you know what the best way to get backups is? You asked me a question. The best way to get backups here is get either a player better than what you currently have or get a player that can actually challenge that player.
But that's not the question I asked you. The question I asked you is Berta not meant to address the fact that we need squad depth?
His job is to do better than the guy that he replaced. The guy that he replaced was doing the same shit. Getting players that gets onto the bench easy.
No.
Yes, it is. There is no. Okay,
let's be honest. Okay.
We should have kept Edu because Edu was doing this shit.
What? You should have kept Edu.
Come on, bro. Hawks, he was brought in. I'm sorry.
I can't believe this.
No. You're not doing this. Hawks, Hawks, let me just land this, yeah? We bought Berta because we said he won stuff with Atleti. Look at his CV. Look at the level of players that he brought in.
Yeah.
We were looking at his CV and looking at the titles that he won, bringing in those winners, yeah?
Yeah.
The players that we got now, Zubamendi, cool, Gyökeres, cool. That's what he was brought in to do. Not to go and do what Edu did, which is get, Norgard's available. Oh, he's cheap. Okay, we'll get him. Oh, Kepa's available. Oh, he's cheap. Okay, we'll get him. That's the shit we were doing before. I don't need to. I can see where Arsenal's gone wrong. Where we've gone wrong is giving too much power to Arteta. Secondly, where we've gone wrong is allowing a sporting director to get players that comfortably do not challenge the players that we currently got. And bear in mind, the players that we currently have are not good enough to win the league. Most of them.
I hear that.
So why am I going to... If I keep the same energy, and I'm going to shut up now. Well, I'm going to keep the same energy. People think because I like someone, I'm going to back them blindly. No, I like Berta. I like him way more than Edu. But if I see you doing the same shit that Edu's doing, you're getting the same energy, bro. The same energy, because it's not about you. It's about what you're doing and bringing to my club. When you're bringing bench players, again, we've just had a bunch of bench players that nobody wanted to play. So why am I going to champion that? It makes no sense. I don't have a favorite, bro.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna ask you a set of questions, and I just want a yes or no in it. Yeah, I don't need, like, you get me, just yes or no. Do you think Kepa's better than Neto?
Yes.
Do you think Norgard is better than Jorginho?
Yes.
Do you think Madueke is better than Sterling?
Yes.
All right, cool. So I agree with your point that Arsenal as an institution need to be buying players that are challenging the first team players and all of that. I understand that. I agree. Yeah. But as you said, he's brought in Gyökeres. In my opinion, there's no better striker he could have bought. That's my opinion. Yeah. He's brought in Zubimendi. In my opinion, there's no better six that's available that he could have brought in. Yeah. Now, if he goes and signs Eze, and then he goes and signs either Gordon, Rodrigo, Liao, Brahim Diaz, to me, he's addressed, backup players, squad depth, squad rotation, while also bringing in quality to improve the first team. So now, if Eze comes in, and like they've said, it's for the 10, Ødegaard now goes to the bench. Yeah. Ødegaard is a good bench player.
No, but
I think he's a good player in general, but Ødegaard moving to the bench, that upgrades our bench.
Let's talk about what we currently have done. Let's talk about what we currently have, because we don't know yet. We don't know. Let's be honest. We don't.
Yeah, we don't know.
Because you only made the comparison of all these players that you've just said. Yeah, you've picked only bench player for bench player. Why have you not you've not pinned them up against the starters, because you know they currently are inferior.
But the only person I can do that with is, okay, cool. Noni Madueke, I'm now more than confident I would move Martinelli to the bench for Madueke.
Okay, let me tell you this. Statistically, and I checked this, statistically, Madueke has been, Madueke was worse, in the last 2 seasons, worse than Trossard and Martinelli, statistically.
What statistics?
Goals and assists. He's been inferior.
Okay, cool. Goals and assists. That's fine. Whatever. Cool. That's fine.
What do you mean, whatever? We're getting no. You can't say whatever. No, you can't say whatever, because you're just saying that you will comfortably put one player that is statistically worse than the other player, but the player that is statistically worse than you want to get rid of. This is why I didn't like the Madueke deal, because I'm like, it doesn't even make sense. One, I can see as a baller, he has a lot of deficiencies, and two, when you look at the stats, when you marry them up, both of them, he's just as frustrating as Martinelli. So you bring me less goals than Martinelli, but then you're just as frustrating as Martinelli. How is that? How could you say
there's other things to the game? Like Northside, look.
But the thing exactly, take away the stats. No, there are things to the game. Hawks, take away the stats. Take away the stats. All Chelsea fans will tell you,
they will.
They will tell you he's frustrating in the final third. Is Martinelli?
I had Chelsea fans telling me he was a 1v1 demon last season.
You know that's bullshit, bro. Know that's bullshit.
But again, like I said, subjectivity of football. Like, look, I didn't want Noni Madueke. Do you know who I wanted? I wanted Kudus. How about that? I wanted Kudus. Yeah, but I have Noni Madueke now. And watching Noni Madueke, yes, he is frustrating in the final third, but he's more direct than Martinelli. He's more chaotic than Martinelli. That's what I need. I'm not starting Madueke over Martinelli because of Madueke. I'm starting Madueke over Martinelli because of Martinelli. You get what I'm saying? So cool. So the only other thing that I can say, is we brought in Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres moves Havertz to the bench. Havertz is a good squad player. Yeah, but look, this is the subjectivity of football. I don't care about that. I don't care about the subjectivity of football. I don't care.
When you were comparing both players, honestly, I don't care about you said there's other aspects to the game. So then I told you things away from the stats. Madueke is frustrating 1v1. He gets into the final third. Hold on, let me just land. He gets into the final third, and a lot of the
More
time he
than
doesn't make the
Martinelli.
right decision in terms of finding his man.
Yeah,
Guess
yeah.
who is just as frustrating? Martinelli. And that guy has still been putting up better numbers in the last 2 years than this guy. So when you tell me
That's
that
fine.
you would take Madueke over him, it's like they're
That's
both
fine.
shit. They're both
That is
rubbish
fine.
in the same aspect.
That's great. That's great. I agree with you. But like I said, I'm not putting Madueke ahead of Martinelli because of Madueke. I'm putting him ahead of Martinelli because of Martinelli. Just like how Chelsea fans got to the end of their tether with the likes of Sterling, with the likes of Madueke, with whoever, yeah, Mudryk, whatever. I've got to the end of my tether with Trossard and Martinelli. I have inherent bias. It's that simple. I'll open admit it. It's that simple. You get me? And again, I don't care about the subjectivity of football because you can bring in 100 people into a room, they will all disagree on players. All I know is for 4 or 5 years, I've been crying out for a backup to Saka. I've now got a backup to Saka.
You had it last season.
For 5 years, I've been crying out for a striker. I've got a striker. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Partey left the club. Jorginho left the club. I needed